Hello again, welcome to Belfast Underground. Just want to give you a quick rundown of some second-hand stroke used vinyl that I have added to the website in the past 24 hours or so. It's not just brand new stuff that I sell, it's across the board. All styles of music is catered for. So basically I've added these, and I wanted to give you a very quick rundown before they go out into the shop racks, which are behind me out that way. Yeah. So I will very quick rundown before these go out. At the top, what do we have? We have hip hop releases from Cold Cut, Tongue in Cheek. We have Urban Dance Squad. We have The Team on Team Records. So we'll plop those to one side here. We have Deep House releases. Sambalicious on I Recordings. Great label. Great US Deep House label. We have 95 North on King Street Sounds. These guys, if you know 95 North, you just don't get any better in terms of sort of really solid deep house. Fresh and Low on Bomba Records. That was a great little label from Scotland that we actually used to go and visit their shop. They had a shop in Ayr at one stage, and I think they also had a shop then in Glasgow, I think, at one stage. You let me know if I'm wrong. But the label these days goes for big money. I think because it was so good and ahead of its time, and now very rare to come by. So that's Fresh and Low. Thing is lovely deep kind of dubby house music. Breakbeat, Richie Rich on G Street Records. That's quite a rare one. Easy Posse, a reggae bit that I'm not actually sure what that is. Millie, My Boy Lollipop. Don't see these very often. The Clash single, Should I Stay or Should I Go, and Straight to Hell. A couple of folk titles that I try to stick a few in, that I have actually no idea what these are, but I just love quirky sleeves. So they're on the site. A couple of sort of jazz, kind of floaty, sort of coffee table jazz albums from the Sandpipers. Whack those in. Proggy stuff. Progressive, Minds of Men, Brand New Day, Quiver and Deckard mixes. These are our promo only remixes that didn't come out on the finished commercial releases. You've got Quiver's Amityville dub. Anybody who knows their prog stuff will know that Quiver is the man. What's this? This is Flower Grooves Into the Deep. Dutch progressive stuff. Like similar to what you would get on labels like sort of Touche, if you remember that label, Jamais. A few kind of quirky French or Italian pop albums that came in a big collection, that have actually priced up pretty high when I went on to price them. Like there was very few of them available in the world. I love all this kind of 50s, 60s quirkiness. I'll whack those up there. A couple more pop bits as well. Tommy Jones. Pop. Gracie Fields. Like I say, they all go on regardless of what they are, because somebody will buy them, and it does. I've been shocked over the past 6 months at some of the stuff that I've actually been selling. That's good. Let me see, on the house music, there's always loads of house music. That's just the one category that I have the most of in the whole shop would be house. Obviously house music spans quite a few different subgenres. You have sort of deep house, funky house, not hard house, but so Strictly Rhythm, South Street Player. That's not the one that came out. That's like a follow up or one before the one, the Who Keeps Changing Your Mind one. Sure is Pure on Vinyl Solution, kind of straight up house. Deep Swing, Giant Disco, I'm not sure about that. Gifted Do I, Dylan Dickens remix. These guys used to do some really good sort of straight up chunky house music remixes. Andrea Mendez, Bring Me Dubs. Mark Picciotti, again, if you know this guy, he has done so many big ass mixes over the years. That's solid. You know, I always sell lots of his stuff. Swing City Test Pressing, which was, I believe, Grant Nelson. Somebody was in the shop actually a few days ago telling me that they love Grant Nelson stuff, and if you see any Grant Nelson stuff, just buy it. I can't remember who it was. Somebody mentioned that. Drop Music, another great sort of late 90s, sort of early 2000s house label. Beat Specific on Drop Music. Love Happy, Eric Perez Project on Olympic, another great little label back in the day. Not sure what that is. Black Box, Rockin' to the Music. 49ers, I think that might be like Italian possibly. I know they're from Italy originally. Kind of classic dance stuff. Got a few things back in again. Trisco Music, absolutely huge progressive but just driving fucking track. Featured on Sasha and Digweed's Communicate album as well. Joe Smooth, Promised Land, original artwork on DJ International Records. Let me just check the condition of this one. Yeah, that's like what they call a very good plus condition. Would be very close to near mint. Just get a few little very light lines there, but super condition for a record of its age. Deep Distraction, Happy Larry's Big Beat, just sort of solid 90s house music. Alina, Turn It Around, you know that one. Moby, Move, doesn't have the Kid Paul mix on, which is the one that was on John Digweed's Renaissance, but still quality. Funkatarium, 96 remixes, sharp remixes, banger. Paris Red, Good Friend, mind blown. Great piano club anthem of all time. This was like so big in 1992. Great memories of this track. Yep, one of those in. GTO Pure, great big ravey stabby Belgian techno. Sean Christopher, Another Sleepless Night. Thompson Twins, Saint, 108 Grand Tonight. Great track as well. This was big like in lots of different crossover venues. Circus, Kelly's, Asylum. Strike, You Sure Do. Big commercial sort of handbag house anthem, but good. S Express, Superfly Guy. The Shaker, Strong to Survive. Who doesn't know this guy? Orbital, Midnight. It's a good plus in condition, but no, it's not going to be too noisy. Good enough condition. Glam, Hell's Party. If There's Hell Below, you know that one. A couple of techno bits. Adam Bear on Mad Eye Records, which I believe was his label. See, Dave Clark, Shake Your Booty, great track as well. Another one, Dave Clark, No One's Driving, which also has remix of Wisdom to the Wise from Robert Hood. If anyone remembers Red 2, dun, 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 Stormer. Great track. Percy X on Soma. That's a great release. I think there's 4 tracks on this as well. No, 3 or else 4. But just lovely stuff. Percy X, I think, might have been Chris Cowie. Yep, I was right. Chris Cowie, who owned Hook Records and Bellboy Records. That's the Scottish connection. I'm not sure what this is. Trouser Enthusiasts, Big Trancer, more trance stuff. Influence, Sweet Substance, Exit E, Epidemic. A few soundtracks here. Again, in the middle of a few other collections. I just take it all and put it on because I love having a quirky, diverse record collection for people, because you just don't know. People buy a lot of stuff, a lot of really obscure old soul and old soundtracks, you know, for samples, you know, for sampling things. And I love having stuff like this in. Pajama Game, Doris Day, South Pacific, classic. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma, Oliver, 20 great movie themes. God, you have stuff in there like The Killing Mockingbird, The Pink Panther, Magnificent Seven, Lawrence of Arabia. Back from the time when movies were movies, big epic masterpieces, brilliant. Grace. What more can I say about that? Like, one of the first, I think I was about 8 or 9 when this came out in the cinema, and being allowed to go and see it. My granny worked in the picture house, the old cinema in Banbridge, so we always get in for free and going to see Grease. And I'm not saying I was traumatized by it, but it affected me for weeks after. You know, I think it was the first time I'd ever seen anybody kissing on television, and it just was amazing. Still a classic to this day. I still enjoy watching it the odd time. So always love having the soundtrack in. Again, Sound of Music, say no more. A few funk and soul bits. Wavo, Real Life, Oliver Cheatham, Michael Jackson, Dirty Diana, Tina Charles, Misha Paris. Love Misha Paris. What else? Tossing and Turning. That's on Pacific Records. Yep, lovely. Alexander O'Neill. Curtis Hurston. I can't say I'm aware of that one. Maybe some of my funk and soul guys who watch might sort of let me know what this is. They probably have it already. And to finish, the Jones Girls, Nights Over Egypt. This is just such a lovely, sultry soul record. It's just like funky, deep, and just so well produced. And when I checked it out there recently, it is actually very rare in the UK. You know, as a single, it's been on lots of compilations. But they'll always love getting these. So there you go. I think that's about 50, or it could be more. I'm not sure, but they're all on the website anyway, and they're just about to go out into the racks, into their different sort of genres and subgenres. So if anyone wants to come down over the weekend and have a dig, you're more than welcome. Or they're all on the website, and I've also got a absolute ton of stuff that hasn't even been sorted yet. I haven't had it on the website, haven't went through it. So if anybody wants to come down and have a dig, you might even get a few bargains in there before they're priced. That's what I love doing myself when I go to record shops. You know, get down in underneath the racks. Don't look at the stuff at the top. I always get underneath into the dirty stuff. So that's it. I will hop back in. I've got a few more bits coming in from the wall. I haven't even sort of started going over this stuff, but I have a few more new things coming in the next couple of days. So I'll drop you another big 3 video soon. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I know all the other guys do this on YouTube videos and stuff, but if you could subscribe to me at some stage, that would be brilliant. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.